Turning our attention now to the ASX, here's Matt Burney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to Bulls and Bears, brought to you today by Automotive, Industrial and Mining Supplies distributor Stealth Global Holdings, ASX code SGI. I'm Matt Burney and I'm joined now by the Group Managing Director of Stealth Global Holdings, Mike Arnold. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Matt.
Stealth Global Holdings owns a range of well-known industrial supplies businesses that distribute product from multiple company-owned and independently owned branches around Australia and in the UK. Stealth recently acquired automotive truck and industrial supply and repair company Skipper Transport Parts from major automotive group AmCap and is now looking to bolt that acquisition onto its rapidly growing industrial supply conglomerate. Mike, we'll get into that acquisition in a moment, but firstly, can you tell me what businesses does Stealth currently own and what do each of them do?
We've got 4 operating brands. Heatley Safety Industrial, which is a broad line distributor of industrial safety and workplace supplies, mostly in Western Australia. We have a distributor on the east coast of Australia called Industrial Supply Group, which has 23 independent members as part of that. We have an acquisition completed in December 20, C&L Tool Centre, which is in Queensland, and that's a broad-range distributor of industrial safety and workplace supplies. We're also involved in a joint venture with Bisley Workwear in the United Kingdom, where we store the Bisley range of product across 84 stocker stores.
Okay, so you recently acquired Skipper Transport Parts. Exactly what did you buy? Where do they operate from? And is that the old Cobbs Parts branches?
It is the old Cobbs branches, which prior to that was Coventry's Automotive. We acquired the Albany, Esperance, Karratha and Port Hedland branch locations, as well as 9 operating on-site stores in the Perth metropolitan area.
As it happens, I used to run Cobbs Parts, and I can tell you that Port Hedland and Karratha were fantastic branches when I was running it. So tell me, what did you pay for the company? How much stock and plant and equipment did it come with?
$4.2 million we paid for it. It comes with $3.7 million of inventory and $500,000 of PP&E. And so essentially we picked it up for asset value.
How much does Skipper's Transport Parts turn over a year, and what does its annual EBITDA look like?
Revenue is a bit over $18 million and EBITDA is 1.1.
Okay, so what sort of synergies, if any, do you think you'll be able to eke out of the Skipper's acquisition, and what sort of total annual turnover are you expecting for Stealth post the acquisition?
Well, firstly, on the annual revenue will be in excess of $90 million, and that's up from $24 million some 3 years ago when we listed on the ASX. From an operating leverage perspective, there's about $20 million worth of identified revenue synergies simply through cross-selling of products through about 5,500 customers.
Mike Arnold from Stealth Global Holdings. Thanks for joining me on Bulls and Bears today. And remember, we're only here to give you information, not advice, which you should of course seek independently. I'm Matt Burney and this is Bulls and Bears.
For more public company CEO interviews, go to the Money page at 6pr.com.au and click the Public Companies tab.